Yeah, I know. Eat 3 days, a video each one. My life must be so exciting. Well, meh. Yes, I do have goggles on my head. I put them on because I'm home alone and I like wearing them, but people seem to look at me weird when I do. So like, no one's here. I can wear what I want. Meh. Oh, which is why I'm wearing this dress. I'll explain where I got it from because this is a talking about what I did. Yeah, look. Isn't it pretty? Makes me feel like fairy or a princess or something. I know that sounds really girly and I don't normally say stuff like that, but it's just like, so pretty. Okay. Yeah, I got this dress from Sidmouth Folk Festival. You might know what it is. If you don't, Google it. It's really fun. You should go sometime. Um, I went on Tuesday with some of my friends. Well, I met them there, and I was going to tell you about it, but then I might have been going today as well, but I didn't. So, I'll tell you about it now. Um, Basically, Sidmouth Folk Festival is a folk festival which happens in Sidmouth. There's Kayleys and river dancing, Morris dancing, workshops, just music, lots of accordions, violins, guitars. It's by the beach, so you can go for a swim. I went for a paddle, and there's street performers, and it's just really fun. And there are free parts of it, and like if you want to camp there, you have to pay obviously, but to actually get into a festival, it's free. You just have to pay for some stuff. Okay. On the day, I woke up at like 8:30, and I was like, or 8, I can't remember. I was just like dying because I like to sleep. But I got up then because then my mum would actually give me a lift up to the bus station on her way to work, so I wouldn't have to walk up the big hill. It is a big hill. It's like half an hour walk, okay, guys? It's not like a 10-minute one up a slight slope. And yeah, that was good. I'd had a coffee that morning to wake myself up, so I needed to go to the toilet quickly before I got on the bus. Yeah, no shit. I don't really know where to draw the line with personal stories. And it was a double decker bus, and I actually sat at the very front by the window for a bit, but then because of the sun, I was like, oh my god, too hot, can't do this. So I went back a few seats, but still got to see quite a lot, so it was all good. When I got to Sidmouth, first thing I did was like, oh my god. Actually, no, I was like, I came in to Sidmouth, and my mum told me to stop in the triangle, and I actually did get off there, but I didn't realise, because you can't really tell it's a triangle when you're driving in. I was just like, I can see the sea I'm going, because I don't know if in case it didn't if it didn't go at the triangle, or I don't know. I didn't want to like just drive away from Sidmouth, and I'd be really confused. But yeah, so that worked out fine. And I went to find a toilet because need to go again. Coffee goes through me quickly. Then I went to the seafront and walked along all the stalls and saw lots of pretty stuff. I saw hennas. Oh, I got one. I got later on when the rest of my friends were there. Look, you see? Yeah, it's from One Piece. It's one of those things that's really adorable if you read it, but if you don't, it's like really cheesy. It's basically this character when he was born, and when it's growing up, he was really sad. So that's why it's a sad face. See, because it's Japanese, so it's you read right to left. But then he was happy because he met people who he loved and loved him, and it sort of also makes me think like even if I do have a bad time, a good time's gonna come pretty soon, and it's just nice. I think I'd quite like to actually have it tattooed somewhere when I'm older. I'm just not sure where. Anyway, and I saw some other things like, do you know those little fake wings that you can attach to your shoes? I really want some, but I didn't have enough money to buy them. Then I went to this tent which has lots of stalls, like there's leather, there's jewellery, dresses, clothes, this stall, that's where I got this from, and fudge, and the fudge is so delicious, I get some every year. Then I went, and before that I went to this ice cream shop called Taste of Sidmouth. If you ever go to Sidmouth, find it. There might be a long queue, but it's so worth it, it's so delicious. And I got a kid's cone, because basically it was shaped like a bear's head, but they didn't put that much ice cream on, like they put the normal amount on, but normally they put on so much. I was a bit sad, but I was like, well, this just means I won't feel bad at all about having another one later. I wouldn't have anyway, but that's just what I told myself to make up for the lack of ice cream. Have a little cry. Yeah, then I looked at the stalls again because some more had popped up. Then I went down onto the beach and took off my shoes and socks. And I was wearing a dress which was like above my knees, so I went for a little paddle. It was all good. But sometimes they're like lovely and gentle, and sometimes they were like, I'm going to attack you! Boom! And like splashed all of me. Well, not all of me, up to about my waist area. And also it was a pebble beach, so when I was walking down I was like, ah, pain, pain. And then when I was in the sea I was like, ah, la la la, water, ah, stones on my feet. But you know, you ignore the pain and it's all good. It was very relaxing because I like the sea. Then I got out of the sea and just kind of buried my feet in pebbles because they were really hot and I needed my feet to dry before I put my socks and shoes on. So I put my socks and shoes on, and then I asked one of the ladies at the stall where the anchor gardens were because there was a free ceilidh. Ceilidh's like folk barn dance type style. They're really fun, another thing I would recommend to anyone who would like to go for a dance. Really good. And on the way there, I stopped and watched a street performer. He was a escape artist. He had a straight jacket on and chains and a skate. That was quite cool. Then I went to the ceilidh, but I didn't know anyone there because my friends still hadn't arrived because they got off the bus somewhere else because one of them felt sick. And I was like, okay, but yeah, sad by myself. But then a guy asked me to dance, so it was all good, and I danced with him quite a lot. And then I was like, I'm getting kind of sweaty now, and it's hot. Ugh, hungry. So I left there and I called my friends because they called me, but I just didn't notice because I put my bag down. Might not have been the best idea, but nothing got stolen. And I said, where are you? And they're like, at the market. And I was like, that's where I am. You watched Street Performer? Yeah. So I went to find them. I was like, hey. And it was the same Street Performer again. And it was still good, but it's like I could now totally tell the lines were really pre-rehearsed. It wasn't as funny, but still good. Then I kind of just took them on the tour of the stuff I had seen. Also, we got chips. No, we got chips after. No, we got chips and sat down, ate those, had a nice little chat, catch up. Then I took them to the tent where this dress was, and I tried it on, and I was just like, oh God, I look like a girl, and like I feel pretty, and because it's nice to feel like that sometimes. It's not like you have to do it 24/7, but every now and then it's nice to feel like, oh, yeah, nice clothes. And the lady, so amazing. She still has faith in humans. I love her. She's like, oh, yeah, you can give me an IOU for this. Give me your address, name, phone number. And you can send me the check. And I was like, I love you. Because I now have a job and I can pay for it, but only in like a week. And I needed the money then. I didn't have it. And now it's just I have the dress and it's so pretty. Yeah. Then I left them there and went to catch my other friend and her boyfriend. And we met him for the first time. He's nice. Did the whole walking around again. I then got the henna. Ta-da! As you has already seen. And we sat down, had a chat, and then some of my friends from college saw them, and they came to chat with us, and then we all went to a ceilidh. I think they enjoyed it, but found it a bit too tiring for them. Or maybe they didn't, and they were just trying to let me down gently. So we did that for about half an hour, then I was like, yeah, guys, we can go if you want. And they're like, yeah. So we did. Wandered around for a bit more. Then two of my friends had to go home because dinner, food and stuff. I wandered around with my other friend, her boyfriend for a bit. Had a nice chat. Then they took me to the bus station and we sat down. Well, actually, we talked to this old lady for a while because we were early. And then a bus arrived and I'm like, guys, they were like, Tess, it's your bus. Run. And I had actually, my friend had given me a cereal bar because I was hungry. And I had the cereal bar out and my ticket in the same hand. I was just like, dropping in. I was like, oh my God, my ticket. I lost my ticket. Looked in, I could see it, so it was fine. But still, I was like, oh my God, I actually dropped it. Oh my God. So just kind of ran around. I didn't check the front of the bus. Always check the front of the bus, people. It's important. It's not like a train or a tube. And yeah, after about 40 minutes, I was sort of thinking, I should be in Exeter again. I wasn't. My mum texted me and I was like, I'm in Honiton? I do not know the local geography. Honiton is in the opposite direction of Exeter from Sidmouth. I know. Well, not exactly the opposite, but not on the way at all. So I must have gotten on the wrong bus, but it's just because it arrived at the same time as it was meant to. So I was like, yeah, this must be it. And So I asked the bus driver, because I was at the front of the bus by the window this time because it was a bit darker, so it didn't like burn me. And I was listening to music, so I didn't realise I was the only person left on the bus apart from this other family, and they'd just gone off. So I asked the bus driver if this bus went to Exeter, and he said, yeah, we'll be there in an hour and a half. And I told my mum, she's like, but it's like 20 minutes away. So I'm like, So my mum said, yeah, just get off on holiday and I'll come get you. And then I asked the family just gone off, I was like, are there any benches around here? And they're like, yeah, just turn the corner. And I was like, thank you. And it was in front of a church, so that was quite reassuring. And that was one of the times that like my little henna made me think like, okay, I might be freaking out a bit now, but it's so good. We find later on. And especially because I'd eaten quite a lot of fudge on the bus, and I was freaking out a bit, and I was just like, ugh, sick. And then after about half an hour, I was like, my mum isn't here. And I thought I saw a car that was ours and driving away, so I called her. And then she's like, oh, I'll just keep going this way a bit just in case that car wasn't mine. And it wasn't. And then I saw her and I was like, yes, I'm not going to be stuck in Honiton all night. Phew. And I went home and chilled, showed mum my dress, and she's like, oh, it's nice. And I'm going to get it adjusted a bit, just like under the bust, so it actually goes to my rib cage. Hit. I don't know what that's called. You know, the middle bit of your, just above your stomach, because otherwise it makes me look a bit bigger than I am. But it's so pretty. And yeah, Sidmouth Folk Festival, very fun. Can't wait to go again. Round up points, if you do go to Kaylee. You can find free ones, just look on the programme. Also, great idea to on the last night because there's a parade and fireworks, which is just really cool. Also, if you just ever go to Sidmouth, find the Taste of Sidmouth. It's just, if you go on the wall on the seafront, you find the zebra crossing, you cross that, then you just walk down that street and you will see it. If you can't find it, ask someone because it's delicious. Okay, cool. Yeah. Bye again.